Hey, what's up, guys? This video was supposed to go up last week, but I was hungover and didn't feel like making a video. So here we are now. Um, Car manufacturers nowadays are so completely out of touch with their enthusiast fan base. They say they love to listen to their enthusiasts, and listen, I mean, they read a spreadsheet once and then they do the exact opposite, or they just throw some red bits on it and call it sport model or some shit. Because somehow, at the end of the 2025, we have more horsepower than ever and more technology than ever. Yet cars have never felt more boring and more disconnected or even more hostile to the people who actually like to drive them. And the thing they always seem to say the most is that the enthusiasts don't buy their cars. If you don't make good cars, the people you want to buy your cars won't buy your cars. I don't know how difficult that is to understand for these bigwigs at these big car companies. Like, no shit, we stopped buying your cars because you stopped making the cars that we actually want. It's like they're stopping manual production because people don't buy them anymore. Maybe it's because you make your manuals like shit now and everything's electronic. Your lightweight cars, put that in quotes, um, they're all almost 4,000 pounds. Like, that's not a light car. And then every single performance car is in between, like, starts at like 50 grand. It's like, we can't fucking afford that. Like, enthusiasts didn't disappear. You just priced them out and then blamed us for it. It's like opening a steakhouse, removing steak from the menu, and then saying, wow, guess steak lovers don't eat out anymore. And then on to my next point, it's the death of driver engagement. Modern cars are faster than ever, but they're also just as numb than ever. Like, cars now have electric steering with absolutely zero feedback. Brake braking is now all brake by wire, and it feels like you're stepping on a USB port. There's either 100% bite on the brakes or there's nothing. And then the throttle mapping is just designed to impress journalists and not real drivers. Like, everything is tuned to feel more impressive for the first 5 minutes of a test drive, you know, like smooth and quiet and isolated. And then you like live with it, and then you realize you're not really connected with the car. It's just a complete disconnect. And enthusiasts don't want isolation. We want complete involvement with what the car's doing, you know? And then on to my next point here. Um, Everything is just completely unsimplified now. Stuff used to be nice and simple, and now everything inside the car decided to look like a freaking Apple store or some shit. You know, there's no more physical buttons. You have to go through 16 different screens just to change your fucking heated seats. You know, like every car has humongous like gauge clusters that's just one humongous screen. The center screen has literally every single control in the car, so there's no more real buttons to change shit like on the fly, quick. You gotta take your eyes off the road and then go searching in this stupid encyclopedia of a frickin' center screen, and then all the shit's buried in different menus. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. Um, it just doesn't make sense to me. And then don't even get me freaking started on the paywalls. Like Teslas and BMWs, you have to like pay subscription just to use your heated seats. Like the technology's there. It's built into your like seat, like the seat blower or heater pad, whatever the car has, and you have to pay like to use it instead of just it's already there. Why can't I use it in the first? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. But like, yeah, nothing says driving experience like taking your eyes off the road to swipe through 5 menus just to turn the fan speed up. Like, this isn't innovation. It's like cost cutting dressed up as technology. If anything, it's more unrealistic. it's these cars are gonna be so fucking dated in like 10 years, where like cars from the early 2000s, I feel like peaked with the shit, where you could still get in one and it doesn't feel that old because everything works as intended. Everything is where you expect it to be. It's not hidden in 16 different menus, you know. But and I don't know if it's just a me thing, it's like an OCD or whatever, but I just like having a knob or a button or something that has a dedicated task that does its dedicated task when I want it to. You know, I just turn the knob and it does its thing. You know, I press the button and it does its thing instantly, you know. I have a touchscreen in my '06 STI, right? But that is only for radio controls. I everything else is in its normal spot. All my AC and like blower controls are all not in the screen, and it just works, you know? I can know exactly what I'm doing with my controls because it's in the right spot. And I don't need to really change anything with my radio because I just use Bluetooth anyway. So I don't mind the touchscreen in that car, you know? It's a nice, simple, doubled in head unit. Anyway, onto my like fourth point here. Um, Manual transmissions and the war on like fun, you know? Manual transmissions didn't die because they're bad. They died because they didn't fit into the company's marketing plan and sales records or whatever. Like, yeah, they don't sell as much as automatics, but the people who buy your manuals will love their cars more than the people with automatics love theirs. And that's because of the connection you get with a manual car compared to an automatic. Um, I made a whole entire video talking about manuals, so if you guys want to watch that, I'll put that in the description or something, I guess. But automatics are easier for emissions testing. They're more liable, and it's easier to upsell trims when you have automatics. Um, they're about connection, they're about control, and they're about skill. And when you remove that from the car, you're not just changing the car, you're changing who the car is for, you know? Like, these car companies are more concerned about going faster than they are concerned about having fun. Um, like when Porsche a few years ago decided that they're gonna completely get rid of the manual for the GT3. And that fucking backfired because not too long after that, and for the facelift model, they brought it back for the GT3, and I guess that kind of goes to show something. Anyway, onto my fifth point here. Performance cars just don't feel special anymore. You know, the highest trim, like performance models of yesteryears, they were more dangerous. You know, they felt more alive. They felt like they were actually meant for track driving. You know, um, but everything now is just filtered through trash control. You got fake engine noise blasting through your speakers and exhaust notes to not exhaust notes, but exhaust tuned to meet regulations and not emotions. Like they try and sell you this track focused car, but the only thing that's track focused is like the stupid badges and then like minuscule like weight savings and then boom, it's a track car, you know? Like it's so dumb. But anyway, to kind of speed run my last 2 points here, um we're not asking that much. Like enthusiasts aren't asking much. We just want lightweight controls, um not lightweight controls, lightweight cars, honest controls, physical buttons, manuals, and affordable. It's really not that difficult. We don't need 900 horsepower and a 20-inch screen. We just want a car that feels connected to you and the road. And then to kind of close out here, car companies aren't out of touch because they're stupid. It's that they're out of touch because they stopped valuing passion. You know, they design cars for compliance, shareholders, and profits. And they act surprised when no one buys their newly developed performance car. So maybe the problem isn't enthusiasts don't buy cars. Maybe it's the car companies forgot why we fell in love with them in the first place. You know, car companies need to be more like Porsche. They're kind of stepping away from the EV stuff and bringing back all the gas powered stuff. And I just wish Subaru could learn from them and actually make a real STI with a stick and a gas engine. Anyway, that was my little rant for today. If you guys enjoyed, and I hope I can get another video out next week. See you later.